Welcome, everybody. God bless every one of us in Jesus' name. Thanks. I really appreciate your patience and I sincerely appreciate you indeed for going through the walkthrough. So now I want to start creating real apps. We want to start creating real apps, functioning app, but we'll be starting with chat app. Then after that, I will teach you how to create games in form of app, but it's a game, but you won't have to develop anything. But today we'll be starting with chat app. So now you click this button here which says create app. Now it will ask you questions like app name. We've done all this in the beginner class, so to some extent I believe you already know all these things. So let's just go take the walkthrough. Now let me say demo charts as the name of the app. Then the icon, which means the app logo. So let me just pick something from somewhere. Okay, I'll use this one. It's just a picture, just to fill up the space. But you can as well pick from the gallery, whichever one you want. Anyone. Let me just pick from their gallery rather than using that one. So I'm okay. Now this is it here. So that is my logo. But you can as well design a classic logo. I'll give you resource where you can get good logos. Now primary language, English language. Description, just tell them what your app does, the function of your app, and everything that has to do with your app. This is my demo chat app. Okay, I think we are good to go. So we fill the first page of the setup wizard, then the next. Now the kind of style you want your app to carry, the kind of style or color you want your app to have. For example, this is an app. What you're trying to say is this: the kind of design or style you want the app to have, this kind of coloring and all those kind of things. That's what you're talking about. So we'll just pick from anyone. I like orange. So next. Now, like we said, we are building an app. So the setup wizard is just taking us through the easiest way to get the app running. But after the setup wizard, we have to do one or two tweakings to make the app okay. So now you can decide to develop a chat or social network, a web app, a TV or video app, a retail, which means a store, just like Amazon or AliExpress or Jumia, any of those ones. That's what you do with the retail. Reviews or tutorial, you can decide to build a tutorial kind of app, blog app, radio station, and service, which means hairdressing, just like more similar to a portfolio kind of website. But we are building a chat app. Now it's asking us a question: do you want the app to have a chat? The answer is yes, we want it to have a chat. Now what is the chat? Give your chat the name you want, your own chat name. Okay, let me just put this here. Don't worry, I just want to give it my chat name. Chat, demo chat. Now allow access to other apps, include access to global chat finder. Now if you click this button here, this app will have access to other chat apps all over the world, meaning that it will be searching for chat apps that has a kind of open source network. So it will connect with them and connect more friends to your chat app. So which means that you have the tendency to have more friends on your chat app. So you can chat with anybody, even people you don't know. Are you getting that? And it has the ability to cover miles and bring friends from miles. It has the ability to bring friends abroad to your chat. But if you disallow it, it will only be between you and people that have that you share the chat with or that download your app. Are you getting that? But I recommend you allow this so that you can have more friends and you can interact well with so many people. Are you getting that? So the next thing is you press next. So it will take you to now. Do you want the app to have an user finder social network? Yes. So it will be able to search out people. It will be able to search out groups on other social network. Now example, I just want to name it, give it a name. Demo social network, demo chat social network. Just give it a name that you want. Sorry, I just mistakenly clicked that. Demo app social network, social network. Sorry, I'm moving very fast. The reason is because I believe I've taught you everything you need to know. But if I have not, please just try to connect with me in any way. Nevertheless, there is a chat on WhatsApp that has to do with this particular tutorial where you can ask me questions and we'll rub minds together to get a better functions and better apps running even on Play Store. Now share users with other apps. Okay, just click here, so even your users will be able to interact with other apps. I think we are good to go. So next, now do you want to include a user video section? Just click yes. So it will be demo chat video section. That's the name I'm giving to it. So you can give your own a name that you like. Now do you want to include a user video section? Now, which means that your app will be able to send videos, share videos and receive videos from every other apps and every other people on your chat app. Are you getting that? This is very, very cool. Now next, so now it says wizard complete app created. Now with all these questions we just answered, the app creator 24 wizard has arranged our app, has designed it, and it is good to go. You can begin to use your app right now. Are you getting that? But the truth about it is this, is that even as the app is ready to go, ready to run, if you run it, a professional or one who have deep understanding of app might not like to use your app because you've not done justice to your design, because your app design is very, very important. So now it's now said, then you say the app has been created with the data you have entered. Now go to the app manager to download and to complete it. So you can decide to download the app now and complete it. You can decide to download the app and begin to use. You can decide to download the app and as well complete it. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to download the app. Are you getting that? We are going to download the app, so we'll see how it looks like now. Then we'll now begin to work on it. Now this link will be generated once you click that button I just clicked. So what you just need to do is just click the link. Just click the link. So say the application is not yet available. Try again 1 minute. Okay, no problem. That's not a bad one. It's still working. It's still compiling it together. So let me just click it again quickly. I believe it should be ready now. Okay, since it's not ready, let's just continue to work. Now let's come to the general info. Name and icon. Now demo chat 5, demo chat, the name that was given demo chat. So now the system will create a package name for it. You know, the last time I told you, I said your package name must have a dot. Your package name must have a dot, and the version given is the latest kind of Android version. Okay, so now these are just little things we need to do. Now notification icon, that is if you want to add anyone. You just pick from your gallery, as I've said earlier on. But I think I don't need anyone. I just don't want to add anything. I like it the way it is. Now screen orientation, please leave it at auto so that it will be able to work as portrait and as well as landscape. Now include permission to user location. Now this yes, when you click yes, it will ask the user their location. So for them to really use your app, they must slot in their location, because you need their location to be able to talk to them, and to be able to relate with them, and to be able to know where they are coming from. That's the reason for user location. Now include permission to write data. Yes, they have to write their data, because you need to know their names, you need to know their date of birth and other kind of things. Now include permission to access camera. Please, this is required, because they might want to do video call, so just make it yes. Now include permission to use microphone. Make it yes, because yes as well, they might want to do video call and they might want to do audio call. Are you getting that? Now add latest app user action widgets. Show, for example, latest image published by app users. Yes, just make it yes. It makes your app a pro. You get what I'm trying to say? So any image that app users are just installing, you will see it on your own app. Are you getting that? Now the Facebook app ID, that's you need to log into Facebook to get that. With this course not be covering that. This course will not be covering that. But I believe if you can get that, your app will also be connecting with Facebook, and that is that's wonderful. So we want to on save generate. Now when you save, this app will be generated in form of APK. I explained this in the past video, so please, I won't be doing that again to save time. Now let's save. Our setting is okay to good to go. So it's telling me to do something. Okay. So now it has saved. Now let's go to the general. Okay, this was what I placed in. Now show notice about update. Yes. Access password. This is if you want to lock your app and you want people to access the password, or perhaps maybe you want to monetize your app, you just put a password 1 2 3 or whatever. But I'm not putting a password because I want to make it open source. Why? Because I need traffic. As it asks for confirmation to exit. Now if people want to leave your app, it's always advisable to make it yes, not no. Rather, it's always advisable to make it yes, so that once they press the backspace, they will get a confirmation first. Do you want to exit this app? Then let them press yes. But if you put it as no, once they press their backspace or they press exit or cancel, it will just go out without asking them question. Now keep always screen on. This will the app, when the app is running, the phone screen will always be on. So that's what this option here is doing. Now show app icon in notification. Good, just make it yes. Just make it yes. It's going to show the app icon in the notification panel. Now block access from rooted device. Now let's see what rooted device can be used to access the app even if the user has been banned. Now there are some devices that have been rooted, and during the case during the action of rooting that device, those devices were banned. But you can decide to allow your own app access such rooted devices. But globally, rooted devices to some extent might not really be that accepted. So I'll just advise you to leave it as no. But nobody can penalize you if you accept rooted device. That's not a problem. So you can decide to accept rooted device. Now access to app. Now access to app. To ask for them to use your app, access type without sign up, meaning that all users can access without sign up. No, that makes your app very it makes it very local. Sincerely, virtually every chat app you have to sign up. Now with sign up open to all, we sign up open to, I'm reading the options. We sign up open to all, we sign up open to only with invitation, we sign up only with access request, we sign up only with invitation to or access request. Now let's use with sign up open to all. Now login type. Do you want them to use their Facebook? You want them to use their email, or you want them to use their Facebook or Google? That is optional. They might decide to use it or not. Or do you want them to use their Facebook or Google? Required. Let's make it optional so that they can use their Facebook, Google, or modified information obtained from Facebook. And in order for Facebook and button work, you have to complete setup indicated to help link of this passage. Okay, so we are still working on it. Profile images. Now, profile images, do you want them to upload? You do want it to be required? So don't allow profile images, allow profile images. Profile images required. Now, if you make it required, they have to put their picture, whether they like it or not, or perhaps any picture. But just make it allow profile so that it won't be a mandatory thing. Now, for them to put their birthday, let's make it required because we want to know them. For them to put their gender, let's make it required. Description, let's make it optional. Okay. So now privacy and policy, you can decide to put your privacy and policy like this chat app will not share your information to any other third party app. That's one of the privacy and policy I used to see very, very well. But if you know you are going to share their information or sell their data to companies that needs it, please don't say it will not share it. Why? Because they can sue you once they find out. An app user can sue you if they find out. So I think we are good with these settings. Let's save. Okay, so now let's go to the share. So this is the message that the person will get if he wants to share. When you share it on WhatsApp, this is the message they will say, I am sending you this application that you may be interested. I think to some extent this is okay. You can decide to write anything you want, no problem. But the title is, I recommend you this application. So now the next one is launch message. Which message you want them to see when you launch the app? Now I just want them to see welcome. I want them to see welcome to demo chat app. Demo chat app. Okay, I think this is okay. Don't show again. So now leave this option. This don't show again. It will ask them whether they want to see it or they want to stop seeing it by checking the box. I've explained this in the earlier class, so just save. Now rate app. Now if your app will be on Play Store, please make it yes. Are you getting that? And just follow through all these things. Is it title, rate our app, optional, test, do you like our app, rate button, okay, close button, maybe later. That is the button they will see. If they don't want to rate, they will just see maybe later. But if they want to rate, they will just press okay and rate. Now show for the second start of the app. Now that will show if the person downloads your app, the first time he won't see it, but when he runs the app the second time again, he will see rate this app. So I think that's okay. Now after the person have seen it, the next time he's going to see it again is going to be shown every 2 times. You see, until the person ends up rating your app. But if the person doesn't rate your app, it will be shown twice. So let's make it okay. Twice will be okay, because when you make it 3, 4, 5 or 10, it will become burdensome and the person can end up giving you 1 star or even 0 star. So please just make it twice, then we save, because I want them to rate the app might end up going to Play Store. Now let's go to the design section. Colors, I don't want to do too many design. Scrolling, I want it to be scrolling? Okay, let me make it scrolling so that it will be moving. Okay, no, let me not make it scrolling. So that's just save. I just like the design like that. I've thought how to work on the designs. Font, I want the font to be Pacifico, because I want my app to be stylish. Just save it. Chat sound, I prefer the one they've given us. So I've explained all this in the earlier class, and I believe we understand all these things. So which of this menu? I prefer the first menu as well for chat app. For the first menu, then the main icons. Okay, that was the one I chose earlier. It's okay. So please select a file. Okay, let me just pick something else. The reason is because if I once I move back, that one will still be used as the main icon. But let me pick something at least beautiful, something beautiful, something good, something nice. Pardon me, please. Okay, let me just use this picture. So I'm gonna save it. Then now top bar icons. So this is the share button. Let me add this navigation button to it. Sorry, let me zoom in and click it. See what I'm doing? Okay, I just want to add it to it. So the highest number of icons that can come to this place is just 4. Anything beyond 4, it won't accept, it won't contain. So it's just 4. Just save. I'm good to go. So now loading image. The image I'll be seeing when the app is loading. See, this is the image I picked earlier. So let me just leave it like that. Or perhaps, okay, let me change it. Let me change. I want to make this tutorial as short as possible. Short as possible with the help of God. Now zoom. You can decide to, I don't want margin to be around it. Now until zoom. When do you need to zoom on until width or height fill screen? So fit to screen, keep ratio. Okay, fit to screen without keeping ratio on height fill screen. Let me leave it on height fill screen. Show for just 2 seconds. That's when they will see the icon. Loading type only image, text and image. Let me make it only image. Then where do you want the icon to stay? Center is preferable. Almost every app use the center, and I want the size to be small. I don't want it to be big. Now style. Do you want your style to be general? That's the style we chose earlier on during the setup wizard that I showed you, that one click app, the top banner. So let me just make it general. Then I think this coloring to some extent is okay, because I don't want to start doing coloring and all those things to take our time. Okay, now background image. Now which image do I want to use for my background? I think I have, okay, let me leave it like that. So it will take just the color, the color I picked earlier. That's this particular setting here. This style, it will take the background color for the style. To take the background color for the style, for this style. So already have a background color. So let me just go to background image. Okay, then I'm through with that. Now the section, I already have a demo chart social network. Those were what the setup wizard did. So we already have 3 sections, which means that our app has 3 different functionalities. The app will be able to send and share videos, be able to chat with other people, and you can chat privately. So that's okay. Now with all this being said, we are done with our chat app. Every other thing, we don't need it in our chat app. This is every setting we've done and we've put in place, we are only for our chat app. But if we want to proceed further, Office, we don't need all this. These are for a different kind of these are functions for a different kind of app. Products, we don't need this. These are functions if you want to create a store, an app store like Jumia App Store and other things. Now send notifications. Now create and manage notification categories. We are not doing that. Then now ads. Okay, I'll be teaching extensively on ads, and there will be a tutorial on ads specifically. So this is the way you can monetize this chat app. By connecting with Google AdMob. It's Google that have this AdMob. And other companies also have their, like now Appness is another company that gives you ads and pay you. Facebook is a company that gives you ads and pay you. Start App ID gives you ads and pay you. Unity Ads Game ID gives you ads and what pays you. So those, all these things are, they are all ways you can monetize your app. So we have the banner ads. I will share an example of a banner ad. Let me run an app just now. Let me quickly run an app. Okay, I know you know this app, but let me run it. It's functioning now, so I can show you the banner app. Okay, I just want it to quickly pop up. Good. I love this. Now this is the banner app. Are you getting that? So that's what they call a banner app. So what you just need to do is that you partner with Facebook, with Google, or any of these ads companies. So they generate a kind of code for you. So you paste it into this box. And when you paste it into this box, you click OK. Are you getting that? So I'll teach more extensively on how to monetize your apps. Don't worry, we are still on it, and we'll learn it to the very, very end. My heart is so committed to doing this, and I'm happy you're also following along. Now, statistics. This is where you see the how your apps are functioning. Are you getting that? Now this chart here shows you where the number of people using your apps and the day they are using your app in that month. And this one shows you the number of people that have installed your app into their phone. So you can use it to monitor the app progress. And when the progress is going up, I tell you, when you monetize your app, you are getting loads of money. Imagine you have nothing less than 10,000 users of your app, and you really monetize your app with ads. And that is what people are doing now, because that's the best way for them to get money and finance their project and even their life, and take care of so many financial burdens. They build apps, they build websites, they build software programs, and what do? They add ads to it. And that's the reason for this course, to teach you how to develop apps and add ads to it. So when you notice your chart and you see your chart going up and down, and you notice, people are downloading the app, and the app is getting users. And the more user you have, the more wealthy you become. Thanks a lot, and I really want to appreciate you for staying this far, for staying to this level. Now let's download this app. Just click download app. By now it should be ready. So let's see what we have. I believe what we'll be having will be pretty. Now it's ready, so just click download, or you can copy this link. So once you copy the link, then you put it on, perhaps maybe on your URL, your web browser, like that. And when you do that, boom, just search and it will be downloaded. Like now, this one is done. The app has been downloaded into my phone. So let me just install, so we see what we've got here. Pardon me, when it asks me my age, I won't put my real age because I don't want it to know my age. Never mind. It's nothing to be secretive about. Okay. It's loading. Now that's the image I placed there. So that's the welcome image. Good. Now please don't show this again. The way I want it to going to show it. It's just going to remind push. Yeah. I'm loving this. Please complete your profile. So now I just allow. Good. Now your name. Let me just put my name. I want to use Jack. My name is not Jack, but I just want to use Jack. Description optional. Date of birth, yeah. So let me just put something very, very 1950. I wasn't born then. Please don't think I was born then. Male. Photo optional. Let me just put something. I don't want to use camera because to some extent this place is somehow dark, so you might not